sure that. No. Oh, I wrote it. I wrote this. I know. I usually don't do that. I have to write stuff. So my head's always never in the same spot it was, I guess. I will take some old ideas and then redo it. This one actually was going to quote a colleague. I really like what she wrote, but then she went crazy with it. I went, no, I'm just going to not do that one. So then it hit me. You know what? Let me talk about speaking up for ourselves. It's kind of a reaction to how people dealt with Hanukkah. Some people muted their Hanukkah. They don't want to go to another Jewish. It's really, which bothered me. Yeah, no one bothered us. We had a big damn Hanukkah out there. Oh, let's do this. Screw that. Go for it.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Bimelech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Cantor never gets to light the candles. She's going to light the candles. You have to take the mic with you, Cantor. I'll go help you. Did you sign the contract? Did you sign it? What?
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu le'ahavah. shel Shabbat.
And now that we've welcomed Shabbat, I invite you to welcome the person next to you. Wish them a Shabbat Shalom. Maybe introduce yourself to someone you don't know. Wish them a Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Just make sure you still remember how to do it.
Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Sing unto God, all the earth, a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God, and we'll all sing along. All the earth, a new song unto God. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Sing unto God, all the earth, a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God, and we'll all sing along. All the earth, a new song unto God. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. I will sing unto God a new song. Yalalalai lecha dodi, yalalalai likrat kala, yalalalai penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nekabela, yalalalai lecha dodi, yalalalai likrat kala, yalalalai penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad. Hishmianu el hamyuchad. Adonai echad ushmo echad. L'shemo tiferet ve'litila. Yailai, yalalalai lecha dodi, yalalalai likrat kala, yalalalai penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'necha, ki mekor haberacha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof maaseh מחשבה תחילה. יאי לי לי, יללי לך דודי, יללי לקראת כלה, יללי פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, אורי אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. יאי לי לי, יללי לך דודי, יללי לקראת כלה, יללי פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום, עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, יאי לי לי, יללי לך דודי, יללי לקראת כלה, יללי פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה. יללי לך דודי, יללי לקראת כלה, יללי פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה.
Please rise if you're able for Baruch Hu. Please be seated. And join me if you're able. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, bechokma poteach she'arim, ובתבונה משנה עיתים, ומחליף את הזמנים, ומסדר את הכוכבים במשמרותיהם כרצונו. בורא יום ולילה, גולל אור מפני חושך, וחושך מפני אור, ומעביר יום מביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו. אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני,
Hama'ariv, Aravim. Together, everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel and all the world. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael v'ha'olam. Invite us to take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Another deep cleansing breath in, breathing in that sense of connection, of shalom, and exhaling out all the mishagas we don't need.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha ve'hayu הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
We worship the power that unites all the universe into one great harmony. That oneness, however, is not yet. We see imperfection, disorder, and evil all about us. But before our eyes is a vision of perfection, order, and goodness. These two we have known in some measure. There's evil enough to break the heart, good enough to exalt the soul. Our people has experienced untold suffering and wondrous redemptions. We await a redemption more lasting and more splendid than any of the past. When will redemption come?
When we master the violence that fills our world.
We look upon others as we'd have them look upon us.
When we grant to every person the rights we claim for ourselves.
Once we were in bondage, then we were free. In this first liberation, our people saw revealed the power of the Most High. Your turn.
They perceive that
God's presence redeems time and event
from the
you
hands
didn't
of
do that.
tyrants.
We too acclaim the power that makes for freedom. We sing the song that celebrates our deliverance from Egypt and all bondage.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות עושה ונאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. Amen. 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 ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם, ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש.
We continue with the central portion of our worship with our tefillah. I invite you, if you're able to please rise.
Adonai, שפתי תפתח, ופי יגיד תהילתך. Adonai, שפתי תפתח, ופי יגיד תהילתך. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Bekonei Hakol, Bezocher Chastei Avot ve'imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Vezrat Sarah. Ata gibor le'olam Adonai, B'chayei hakol ata rav lehoshia, Mashiv haruach u'morid hagashem, Mechakel chaim bechesed, B'chayei hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim v'rofei cholim, U'matir asurim, U'mekayem emunato lishenei afar, Michamocha bal gevurot, U'mido melach, Melech memit u'mechayei, U'matzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman ata lehachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei hakol. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kadoshim b'chol yom yehalelucha selah, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el hakadosh.
Please be seated. We join together. You are with us in our prayer, our love, and our doubt, and our longing to feel your presence and do your will. You are the still, clear voice within us. Therefore, O God, when doubt troubles us, when anxiety makes us tremble, when pain clouds the mind, we look inward for the answer to our prayers. There may we find you, and there find courage, insight, and endurance. And let our worship bring us closer to one another, that all Israel and all humanity and all who seek you may find new strength for your service. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha bi'irah na'avod. God, help us to make this new Shabbat. After noise, we seek quiet. After crowds of indifferent strangers, we seek to touch those we love. After concentration on work and responsibility, we seek freedom to meditate, to listen to our inward selves. We open our eyes to the hidden beauties and the infinite possibilities in the work you are creating. We break open the gates of the reservoirs of goodness and kindness in ourselves and in others. We reach toward one holy, perfect moment of Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh haShabbat.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atah hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael Bechol tasim leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha, tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. Baruch atah Adonai, hamevarech et amo Yisrael ve'et ha'olam b'shalom.
What our college and university students are going through is nothing short of being on the front lines of a horrific war. Being Jewish and or progressive Zionist is not a comfortable thing in many parts of our country and even our world, if you didn't notice. The conversations we are having with family and friends can even be challenging. The amount of misinformation and anti-Semitic rhetoric is truly beyond anything we have seen for decades. But sadly, we have seen it before. And we all know too well what happens if we do not speak up and express ourselves. Silence is never a good thing for anyone. And that is why we must speak out. Speaking up for ourselves and standing up for what we believe in is obviously not always an easy thing. And it can take time and experiences before we are able to speak up for what we know to be true in our hearts. In this week's Torah portion, Miketz, from the book of Genesis, Joseph, the 11th son of Jacob, who suffers from not speaking up for himself, finally begins to speak up for himself. Up to this point, Joseph has had it rough. He is a favorite child who is despised by his siblings. He is sold into slavery. He is then imprisoned for something he did not do. When Joseph is finally released from prison and brought before the Pharaoh, with confidence, he interprets Pharaoh's dreams and makes plans for the upcoming famine. Up to that point, Joseph did not speak his truth. When his brothers took his tunic in Genesis 37:23, Joseph said nothing. When his brothers cast him into a pit, again he said nothing. When his brothers sold him into slavery, Joseph did not say a word. And when Joseph's new master, Potiphar, believed his wife's accusations about Joseph, which I could understand Potiphar's position, he still said nothing. When the cupbearer forgot him in Genesis 41:23, again he said nothing. And then finally, Joseph speaks up. He stands up for himself, and with courage and confidence, he expresses himself. That is what this time calls all of us to do. Having the harder conversations with people we love is initially a daunting task, no doubt. But once we build up the courage and confidence, finding our inner Joseph, we are able to express ourselves from our hearts. As many of us have learned, expressing oneself is only part of the equation, though. Another major part of that equation is our ability to listen to another person and another point of view. Joseph heard from Pharaoh what the dreams were about. He listened, he heard, and he was able to move beyond himself and think of what was best for his people and all of humanity. That is what this time calls all of us to do. Family and friends should be the easiest people to talk our truth to. Don't we wish that was the case? The layers of our relationships with another is complicated, and so too we love the other, then we can more easily feel safe to express ourselves and our truth. Last Tuesday, I co-led the invocation at City Hall at the beginning of the council meeting with my friend Imam Tahir Anwar. We have known each other for 23 years or so. We worked together after 9/11, and with Reverend Andy Keeley, we morphed that annual service on 9/11 into an organization here called Civic. We have visited his mosque as a congregation. He has spoken on this bema more times than I could count. We go out to lunch periodically, and we are there for each other when our communities go through something challenging. Tuesday was the first time we saw each other since October 7th. And I just grabbed Tahir and gave him a big ol' hug. And he did the same with me. I put my hand on his heart, actually, and said, "You are a sight for sore eyes." And we sat down, and we talked for like 20 minutes before we had to do our shtick. And we talked like we always have talked, like two brothers just talking about our families, and talking about Israel, and talking about the pain of our communities, because our people are in pain. Seeing Tahir and being with him, again, was a reminder of what binds our people and why we will get through this horrific chapter. It is about relationships, and that is why we must speak up, and we must work harder at listening to others. The rise in anti-Semitism and Islamophobia, as well as the growing hatred towards all sorts of groups of people, should be a concern for every one of us. Avoiding the conversations, hiding from what we are feeling, dismissing what our truth may be, does nothing good, does not move us forward, and only perpetuates the lies and misinformation. So, speak up, listen hard, and make sure you are able to process your feelings with a loved one. That is what this time calls all of us to do. Joseph learns that his great skills, his newly found confidence, are only part of the picture. Ultimately, he learned that what he truly needed were his loved ones, because money, power, and hiding our identity does nothing for us. But strengthening relationships with our loved ones through thoughtful and honest conversations will make a huge difference. We just have to find that courage and be willing not to sacrifice our integrity for anything. May this challenging time bring out our inner Joseph. We pause for a few moments of silent reflection.
lefanecha Adonai Tsuri Tsuri Vegali.
We now focus our energies toward those who are ill and in need of healing. On this Shabbat, we think of Seth Ammerman, Jenna Agrovich, Sally Menendez, Chana Bat Miriam, Bobby Barco, Bob Bell, Robert Berg, Ira Berkowitz, Dr. Arnold Berliner, Sandy Beinstock, Pauline Bronstein, Carol Brindell, Rich Burns, Ina Bruns, Melissa Champer, Chu Chi, Talia Sarowski, Bonnie Coleman, Deanna Courtwright, Rita Dempsey, Ellen Dover, Toby Ellman, Henry Hansen, Bunny Fisher, Jenna Fishoff-Hyman, Ruth Fox, Carolyn Franklin, Holly Fugit, Marilyn Fuller, Roberta Gabriel, Josie Garcia, Marcia Gieser, Charlene Griffin, Jack Hoff, Olivia Hand, Avram Harris, Linda Harris, Sharon Jackson, Jennifer Johnson, Rolando Johnson, Mimi Jones, Sylvia Karp, Evelyn Katz-McCosker, Carol Lesage, Carol Lerner, Jackie Levinson, Bobby Lotman, Austin Lucero, Janice Lucero, Maureen McIntyre, Stephen Marceri, Rich McCarthy, Scott McCaslin, Nick Murphy, Barbara Wanamaker-Neiman, Glenn Overstreet, Gilbert Palazza, Melanie Pearson, Barry Pinsley, Alice Pons, Sherry Prezant, Stephanie Rasmussen, Ramon Rivas, Linda Rogers, Julius Rodriguez, Eva Rose, Lois Starr, Daryl Sanchez, Laura Sanders, Victoria Schneider, Judy Schwartz, Norma Slavitt, Laura Sepulstra, Jonathan Stern, Margie Stein, Carol Turnbull, Donna Thyman, Gina Thrower, Eleanor Williams, Sue Witten, Eileen Wong, Monica Wiley, Yaakov Ben Eda, Brandon Yarkin, Megan Young, Rich Seberger, Tammy Ziegelhofer. If you wish to add another name to our healing list, I invite you to raise your hand. Jim? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We wish upon all those, we mentioned those remain unnamed, the refuah shlema, a speedy and complete recovery, as we join together praying for their better health with Misha Berach.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mikor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Bisheberach imotenu mikor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Jeff Rudy, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to our Erev Shabbat Service led by Rabbi Dana Magat and Cantor Shafritz. After service, we invite you to the Temple House for Kiddush, Hamotzi, and Oneg. On Sunday, Rabbi will hold the third of a three-session class on the history of Israel in person at 10 a.m. Also on Sunday at 1:30 p.m., we will be participating in a Hygiene Kid Assembly event through the Abrahamic Alliance at the Evergreen Islamic Center. On Tuesday, join the rabbi for his weekly chat at noon. Also Tuesday, join Louis for Israeli dance at 7:30 p.m. On Sunday, December 24, Sisterhood will hold their Chinese food and game night, so register now for a fun Christmas Eve. Please save the date of Saturday, January 20th for our 2020 renovation celebration and dedication at 2:30 in the afternoon. Please RSVP to help us plan this amazing celebration. We're almost at our annual campaign goal, but not quite. So if you're able, please help us meet our goals so we can continue bringing the programming you love. Also, the Embrace the Family Drive has been extended to December 22nd, so check their wish list, especially the latter half, and let's try to help those in need have a happy holiday season. Descriptions and QR codes linking to the drives are in the handout on posters on the Shalom table and online. Thank you so much. Next Friday, hope to see you on Zoom for Shabbat at Home, led by our clergy at 6:30 p.m. And last but not least, Klezmer Corned Beef and Kinish's Deli Night tickets are on sale now. That's right. Get your tickets before they sell out. I got mine already. We're excited to welcome back the San Francisco Yiddish Combo too. Deli Night is on February 4th at 5 p.m. We hope to see you there. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Yeah, we're excited to have that band back. If you remember the band, they were amazing. The cellist, she was unbelievable. And she herself does like bluegrass stuff with the band, and I got a couple of the CDs. She was just amazing. And they do a great version of klezmer. I just think it was incredible. So regardless of the food, that is worth it. Just hearing the music, I think. Right, Cantor? Cool. I invite you to rise if you're able to. We continue with Elenu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
It is our minhag, our custom at Temple Emanu-El, upon hearing the name of your loved one before we recite Mourner's Kaddish, to stand, if you choose to, as a sign of love and grief for that person, and to remain standing till all the names on our yahrzeit list have been recited. Then together we will all rise. On this Shabbat, we are mindful of those that are grieving the Shiva for a very beloved member of our Reform movement, my professor and dear friend David Ellenson, as well as those that are grieving the Shloshim, the 30-day period of mourning for Ken Nist, Marcia Thaves, Ethel Sinofsky, Henry Kissinger, Justice Sandra Day O'Connor, Rosalind Carter. We also think of the Israelis that were murdered on October 7th, as well as all those that have died. We as well think of those that are grieving the Shana, the first-year men, Jenny Deshotsky, Edith Donath, Mervyn Derlister, Ingrid Eisenstein, Daniel Ellsberg, Senator Dianne Feinstein, Harold Fletcher, Mary Gold, Natalie Goldman, Bobby Gornberg, Justin Gross, Lily Hannon, Marilyn Hanloff, Roosevelt Hoover, Helen Ibsen, Young Kim, Shirley Lerner, Daniel Long, Owen Lurio, Nancy Markham, Marion Mates, Maria Bitta McClure, Bishop P.J. McGraw, Joyce Mendel, Carolyn Offenhartz, Bradley Parkins, Deanna Marie Pender, Bill Poor, Heidi Preston, Perry Perwin, Harriet Reisner, Ruth Rosenberg, Lawrence Ross, Janessa Schwartz, Joan Singer, Howard Sutkin, Wells Wagner, Sherman Zell. We also think of the following yard sites we observe on this Shabbat as we think of Oscar Altman, Cecile Aronson, Etta Bach, Brenda Bausch, Jerry Bendent, Janet Berg, Isidore Bernstein, Mark Brashadsky, Carrie Broding, Roberta Katz-Cahan, Hyman Carl, Maurice Carl, Jose Costa, Elsa Danziger, Jean Donley, Cecile Eisner, Ida Epstein, Cecilia Estrina, Evsie Estrina, Francis Frank, Lillian Goldstein, Jerome Wolf Goodhertz, Sadie Greenhut, Regina Malka Chassid, Vera Hirsch, Alice Ippen, Anita Kayak, Joseph Calder, Marion Cotlier, Albert Cragen, Marcus Lavsky, Rich Levin, Ida Yehudit Levin, Jerry Magadman, Albert Milgram, Charlotte Newman, Eddie Port, Alex Perwin, Blanche Schwartz, Martin Schwartz, Walter Schwartz, Steve Siegel, Lori Solomon, Paul Zworski, Harold Swid, Beverly Telson, Melita Tidwell, Al Wanamaker, Alyssa Warner, Eugene Weiss, Marcy Epstein-Wolf, Abel Wolfson, Harry Yaffe, Walter Zimmer. Zichronam livracha, may all the memories of our loved ones endure as a blessing as we all rise to recite together our mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shmei Rabba, be'alma divra chirutei v'amlich malachutei, b'chayachon v'yomechon uv'chayei d'chol be'Yisrael, b'agalav uzman kariv imru, amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach le'olam olmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kudesha b'rechu, le'olam minko birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, da'miran v'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlomo Rabba mishamaya v'chayim aleinu v'akol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'akol Yisrael v'akol yoshvei tevel v'imru, amen. Please be seated.
Oseh shalom b'mroma Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel
Please rise.
Kol od balevav penima, nefesh Yehudi homia, utzvatei mizrach kadima, ayin letzion Sophia, od lo התקווה בת שנות 2000, להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון בירושלים. להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון בירושלים.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.